What's going on, Internet World? I'm Glenn Stout, and this is NCRA Sports Network, coming at you live from the Coral Springs Bru'S Room. This is our Week 6 review. We got a great show for you guys. Make sure you stay tuned. We are NCRA Sports Network.
You're watching the NCRA Sports Network, the #1 sports network in the nation, covering high school sports, NCRA Sports Network.
Come on down to Bru'S Room, great taste is just the beginning. First thing that you'll notice, this is your kind of place. When you sit back and relax, you're gonna love the taste. Good times don't go to waste, you found the right place. Come on down to Bru'S Room, great taste is just the beginning.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Glenn Stout, and this is NCRA Sports Network. We're glad you guys could join us tonight. This is our Week 6 review. We're really excited to have everybody here. We're at the Coral Springs Bru'S Room going live. We got a great crowd here tonight. We got a great show for you all this evening. I have the privilege to talk about last week's highlighted game of the week. We're going to go down with our highlighted film, Boyd Anderson versus Coral Glades High School at the Coral Springs Sportsplex. We're going to do a live interview with Coach Blair from Boyd Anderson, and we're even going to bring you guys in with a few of the players from Boyd Anderson. We look forward to having a great show with you guys tonight. It's been a heck of a football season so far. We're 6 weeks in. We got a lot more weeks to go, so we hope that you guys stay tuned with us. If you guys need to get in contact with us at any time at ncrasportsnetwork.com, you can get in contact with me or with anybody that works with ncrasportsnetwork.com. You can also contact me at my Twitter at NCRA Sports Network, hashtag Glenn. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to start our night off right with our highlighted game of the week, Coral Glades High School versus Boyd Anderson High School at Coral Glades Sportsplex, and we're going to interview Coach Blair of the COBRAS. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm Glenn Stout. This is NCRA Sports Network.
You're watching the NCRA Sports Network, the #1 sports network in the nation, covering high school sports, NCRA Sports Network.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Glenn Stout, and this is NCRA Sports Network, coming live from the Coral Springs Bru'S Room. This is our Week 6 review. We're really excited, and I have the honor and privilege to bring back Coach Blair. Coach, how's it going?
Everything's fine, Glenn. Excited about this bye week, getting ready to crank it up and get ready for Miramar next week.
After the amount of points you guys scored last week, I'm sure you guys are a little tired. You need a break.
We definitely needed a break, get some guys the treatment that they need from our athletic trainer as far as, fine-tuning a couple of different things with our defense, offensively, and, of course, special teams. So we definitely needed that break.
Well, BA, as you all know, is 3-2 on the year so far. We're hoping that they can keep that going, and we're going to take you guys into something that we do that is a little bit different than a lot of other things. We're going to take you guys into our highlighted reel of the highlighted game of the week, and we have Coach Blair here to do a little play-by-play with me. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and we're going to head into that now. So now we're just here. We are, Coach. First series. Actually, it looks like Coeur Glade struck first.
Yeah, we had ourselves a little brain fart, a little bit of a blown coverage right there, and, you know, guys are going to have to learn from that.
Offensive side of the ball, and you guys got the ball back, and seems that you guys like to run that University of Florida end around kind of thing.
Yeah, right there we have Raynard Warren. He's doing his thing in open space, and as you know, he can find the end zone.
It was actually a great game first half. You guys had a lot of back and forth scoring. It was a really exciting game.
That Coeur Glades team, they did some very good things. Yeah, there you have this receiver caught that slant, and then he just basically dragged a couple of our guys forward. Right here they did an end around much like ours, and, you know, they ended up finding the end zone, and the Coeur Glades Jaguars scored.
Was there anything specific leading up to the week that you guys got prepared for this game, or what do you have anything specific you guys needed to train for Coeur Glades?
Well, right there, I mean, we had a couple of, we were kind of rusty. We didn't have that much practice. We were working on some things, had some discipline issues, and, you know, we got guys back into place and playing Cobra football.
We actually saw right there your quarterback, Hankerson. He was doing some damage on his feet. Can you give us a little insight on that?
Well, Greg is very explosive in and out of the pocket. You know, he has very nimble feet, just basically working himself around, sees guys downfield, gets them the ball. That right there is Romello Taylor.
Really difficult for the defensive back to chase a wide receiver around for 8 seconds.
Very hard. Right here we got Greg again basically working the pocket, and once again that's Eddie Jackson III wide open inside the end zone.
After the first half was up, we noticed that it was a pretty close game, and then special teams kicked in. Why don't you give us a little insight on that?
Right here you have Zachary Hill, probably one of the most dangerous returners in the country. Him and Eddie Jackson. Zach can basically find the open field, get in there, and celebrate 6 with his teammates.
They even tried on you guys to try a pooch kick, kind of an onside to slow you guys down, and it didn't seem to work.
Bad mistakes on Coeur Glades' part. That's Eddie Jackson III right there. Those two guys, once they get the ball in their hands, again, they'll find the open field, make a cut, hit it, and go and take it to the house.
It seems that your team really enjoys special teams. It's hard to get teams to be able to be enthusiastic on special teams.
With our Cobras, we got a bunch of guys that buy into the idea of, you know, being special. And we take special teams to a whole nother height. Guys just love, you know, crack blocking and hitting guys, and it's an opportunity for, you know, everybody to basically, you know, get their names out there.
It was I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't the perfect first half for you guys. It was a kind of a sloppy game, but towards the end of the game, it seemed that you guys were actually starting to do a little things better on offense and defensive side of the ball. Why don't you say some stuff about your defense?
Defensively, you know, we have a bunch of guys like that love to fly around to the ball, you know, get their hands on the quarterback, like right there. You got, that was probably Larry Hill.
There's the end around again.
We
like to see the end around.
That's Raynard Warren. He's very explosive, again, in the open field, and, you know, these guys know exactly what to do when they get the ball in their hands.
We're looking forward to interviewing Raynard a little later. I'm going to ask him about those end arounds.
Right there, defensively, you know, we got guys that just love to run to the ball and hit.
They pride themselves on that.
Yes, they do.
There's the deep threat.
Romello Taylor.
Well, Coach, as you all can see, that's a pretty good highlight reel for the Cobras right there. You guys put up about, what was that, 56 points in that game?
56 points, 34 points in the second half. Again, you know, it's sad that, you know, we came out flat in the first half, but I do credit Coyle Glades and Coach Mathis and his team for, you know, basically taking advantage of opportunity when they had the chance. And our Cobras basically in the second half coming out doing exactly as their coach to do.
It seemed that you guys turned the game almost into a track meet, and you knew that you could rely on your speed, and your speed actually gave you guys the victory in that.
With that offense, Coach Travis Johnson, our defense, Coach Stephon Monroe, those guys basically, you know, come in and week out. They give our guys a game plan, and the best thing for them is just basically to come out and execute that plan.
Well, Coach, you're doing a great job with your team and your boys. What do you expect going into your bye week and going forward? I know you guys have Miramar next week. Is that correct?
Well, we're looking forward to Miramar, the Patriots. I mean, right now I know things are, you know, aren't going as well as, you know, Coach predicted, but he has a very young team. This week they actually have St. Thomas Aquinas. You know,
that's a big game.
Yeah, that's going to be a very good game at Miramar. We'll be there probably scouting, watching, and checking out to see exactly, you know, what the Patriots have, you know, in store for us.
How's the team? Are they healthy?
Our team is very healthy. We got a couple of guys that are dinged up, you know, basically working it out with our athletic trainer, getting those guys the treatment that they need, and getting ready for the following week.
Well, Coach, it's always a pleasure to have you on.
I appreciate
it's easy
it,
to
Glenn.
talk to. We love breaking down film with you. We love that you know the game as much as we love the game. And we look forward to hearing more good news about you guys, and look forward to seeing you guys in the paper. Hopefully see you guys in the playoff race.
Well, with NCRA and KDA, anything's possible.
Well, we appreciate it, Coach.
Thank
We're going
you
to go
very
to
much.
a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to interview some of the Cobra players and finish up our highlighted game of the night. Stay tuned.
Come on down to Bru'S Room. Great taste is just the beginning. First thing that you'll notice, this is your kind of place. When you sit back and relax, you're gonna love the taste. Good times don't go to waste. You found the right place. Come on down to Bru'S Room. Great taste is just the beginning.
There are over 1,800 colleges and universities in the nation. There are over 10 million high school student athletes that graduate each year. Only 0.08% of these student athletes that graduate receive full scholarships.
We're here, we got your back.
And you can go back and get your college degree and come back and help us, man.
It all started with a dream. And now it's up to us to keep it alive.
If you're sitting out there and you're wondering, you have to start that process.
Education comes first. You never know what the future holds.
Gave me a better opportunity to make it in life. Live your dreams.
How far are you willing to go?
You're watching the NCRA Sports Network, the #1 sports network in the nation, covering high school sports. NCRA Sports Network.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Glenn Stout. This is NCRA Sports Network, coming live from the Coral Springs Bru'S Room. We've had a great show so far, a great atmosphere out here. We got a lot of people coming out. We hope you guys are enjoying the show at home at ncrasportsnetwork.com. It's my privilege. We had Coach Blair on. We showed you guys the highlights of last week's game, and now I got to bring some of the COBRAS out here. How's it going, guys?
Good.
So we see that Coral Glades put up a good fight at the beginning of that game. Why don't you give me a little insight? And first off, give me your names, guys.
Zachary Hill, number 4. Reynald Warren, number 18.
We got some studs here, guys. Some Division I athletes. They're looking to play at the next level. And as you can see in the highlight reels, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of scores on the board, and a lot of speed. So as I was saying, what were some of the things in the first half of that game that you wish you guys could change? It was a close game. They were playing hard. What did Coach tell you guys?
Well, he told us, to secure the tackles, told us, where to put, the lineup, and just do our jobs. So that's what we lacked.
How many scores did you have on the day?
2.
2 touchdowns?
2 punt returns, yeah.
2 punt returns. Now, when you get those punt returns, you're back there deep. Are you running to the wall, or are you just doing what God's gift gave you and just running?
Yeah, the gift. I'll just be doing the gift. It just comes.
It just comes natural.
It just comes natural. It just comes natural.
Your end arounds. I see. We were talking to Coach Blair earlier. You like that end around, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. When I get the ball, I secure the ball, then I break a couple tackles, and off to the races.
Now, are you calling for that play a lot in the huddle, or are you just waiting for him to bring it in?
No, I usually go up to the coach and call it.
Leonard, you're one of the defensive players. We were watching on the highlight reel over there. You guys were really swarming for the ball. What are some of the things that Coach teaches you guys during the week about pursuing the ball and making tackles all the way through the play?
Well, in practice, we go over pursuit drills. When you make the tackle, make sure you secure the tackle first. If you see someone on the tackle, everyone swarm to the ball.
I want to know who's faster out of the two of you.
Yeah. Hands down.
Hands down?
Hands down.
Is it close?
No, it's not close. It's not close. I don't think so.
Because on the highlight reel, you guys both look like you were moving pretty fast.
Yeah, we have our game speed, And then it's a whole lot of speed on the field.
Well, you guys got a bye week obviously this week. Yeah. Get to heal up a little bit. What are some of the things you're looking forward to against Miramar?
Execution. We gotta have execution with them. That's a big team, And we kind of small, so we have to get the oppositions and make tackles and score touchdowns and outscore them.
What's that?
We also have to limit the penalties. And turnovers. Yeah.
We noticed in your guys' games before, like you said, you guys have been playing a little bit of sloppy football in the first half. What is it going to take for you guys to turn that around and play a whole and your bye week, training for your bye week? How can you guys put together 4 full quarters of football?
Don't come out flat.
Yeah, we're going to have to come out excited. We're going to have to be a little bit more energetic in the huddle. We have to communicate more on the field.
Kill a mosquito with an axe.
Are you guys all healthy? Everybody healthy here? No injuries or anything? Anything to worry about? No boo-boos?
No boo-boos.
No boo-boos? Everybody's good? All right, now I'm going to talk about the stuff the important stuff, the education. How you guys doing in school?
Well, I say I'm average. I'm an average student.
Striving to get better?
Yeah, I'm striving to get better.
What about you guys?
I'm doing okay. It could be better.
Striving to get better, progressing.
You know it all happens in the school. It's not all about on the field. It's about doing the books.
School first, kids.
School comes first.
Academics.
What are you guys looking forward to in college? What are some of the things you're looking forward to when you get out of high school?
Go to college, and actually start.
Play at the next level. That's what you guys want to do. You want to play
time,
Definitely.
What's some advice you could give a freshman coming into football right now, that as you guys are all seniors now, what's some advice you could give underclassmen?
I'm
going to ask each of you that question, so you can go ahead.
Well, 9th grade, do not mess up. do not mess up ninth grade. It's going to be hard for you to get back on track.
Now, what do you mean by when you say don't mess up?
Your grades. You can't fall off with your grades. It's going to be hard for you to get back on track. So just try your hardest in ninth grade, 10th grade, and maybe you can just coast through the rest of the year.
Now, if somebody at home is watching right now, what are some of the things that you can honestly say that they need to do to make sure that they can keep their grades up?
Go to class. Go to class. Listen to your teachers. That's the best advice I can give you.
What about you guys?
Well, some say freshman year is your hardest year, but it's really your senior year. But the freshman year starts you off on a path that will lead you to your senior year. So you have to stay on your job, you have to study, you have to go to class, you have to pay attention to school, and stay in your books.
I definitely think ninth grade year is the hardest. That's when you have to be on top of your books the most. And in practice, you got to work hard. Show coach that you got what it takes.
All right, I want to know, what should we expect to see out of the Cobras for the rest of the season?
Wins, lots of wins, lots of points.
Execution.
Didn't really like that loss against Northeast, so we have to just win.
Discipline,
yeah.
Because we want to be able to catch you guys in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there.
Want to.
All the way to the state championship.
All the way.
That's what you guys are striving for, right?
Of course.
Always. The path.
You guys got it in you to take it to all the way to the state championship?
Gatorade?
What? All right, guys. Well, these are some of the athletes for Boyd Anderson High School. We had a great interview with them so far. We had a great interview with Coach Blair. You guys got to see the highlighted game of the week. We're going to go to a quick break. We appreciate you guys coming on. We look forward to seeing what you guys have for the rest of the season. I'm Glenn Stout, and this is NCRA Sports Network.
Come on down to Bru'S room.